All right, guys, it's 11:12. Didn't get quite in at 10:30, but we're in the halftime area. So, what do we got? Well, we got the diamonds, and we are stalled out on the 60. There it is right there. I'm pointing to it. Do you see it? There you go. All right, so putting the brakes down. All right, and everything has been moving with it. I am going to talk about SPY and accused. Tired. All right, Triple M. We talked about this yesterday. Came to fruition today. Look at that day upper. That's a beauty. All right, but stalling out with the inside 60. Okay, so it's a stop sign. Okay, that's all it is, and it's got us halted for the time being. All right, so there's your Triple M. There's not much more to talk about than that. That is our biggest problem right now. All right, XLI. Trying to buy some more here as it continues to come back down. So 2-1 inside on the 30 here. So it's holding up fairly well on our other time frames. This is a 30, this is a 30, and this is a 60. Okay, 30, 60 day. All right. So there's your XLI. It is hammering up. All right. So that's showing some signs of of relief. But that hammer on that diamonds. That non-hammer is a real problem. It's fat and it's sitting right inside there. All right, so XLI puts the brakes on as well, and a couple of retail names here today. Nike having a better day, but again, it's falling in there too now with the one inside stuck in the middle with you. All right. So if these diamonds decide to start getting it right, we're going to see these stocks start to move back up. Couple that are moving that don't need no help, and I'm telling you, Etsy looks real good today on your retail. Etsy get 2-2 up on the 60, not caring about no big fat red bar inside on the diamonds. It's going back up to the highs here. Kind of shooter coming down with a little bit of exhaustion risk on the 30. All right. Etsy's holding up pretty nice. And then you got XRT retail. Okay. Kind of stalled out inside here. All right. So there you go. Brakes are on. And it's until that changes. The question is, will they start to drop exponentially from there? That hasn't happened yet. All right, but time is going to be doing the telling. All right, that's for damn sure. All right, so XRT, and then we look at Honeywell. Just an amazing move to start the day. Look at this on the 30s, guys. All right, and then the shooter back down. Trouble came in, and now it's completely stalled out. All right, it did take day up. Right there is where your entry should have been, guys. If you were in Honeywell, it was inside day. That was where you would got in at 206.20. If you got him at 206.20, you're in good shape. You got $3 and change up. All right, Triple M. I'm in that one. I'm in XLI. I'm in Nike. I'm in some of this retail. I am not in Honeywell. It moved away from me too fast and I couldn't get in. So I had to lay back and say, hold on there, Baba Louie. Jenny out of that fighting back as usual with Jenny. All right, 2-1 back inside. I mean, it's still stuck inside day. So I'd say that be careful. I think this thing kind of stallish, outish. And I'm looking at DraftKings and a couple other names, and they're just not really getting the job done here right now. But look at this coming back up here, all right? Jenny, I got it at 11.65. I'm just keeping my stop down there at the number. I'm not moving on that thing. We'll see. That thing's going to have to get back. I mean, it got up to 12.02, all right? So anywhere around 1170 or even 1180s, guys, good prices there. All right, get some Jenny. Get some Jenny. She's going back up to the high of the year. All right, she's a cheap stock. She's kind of easy to navigate, especially if you're a new trader. This is definitely your playground. All right, Jenny. All right, Jenny's good. All right. We talked about a couple of these other ones here, constructions companies. I'm definitely watching Fluor, and I got the week inside right now, 2-1 on the inside week. I'm looking for that 2-1-2 to break back down again. And this thing had earnings and we're better today. But look at the day; it's red. All right, it's up and red. All right, so we want to break Fluor. We need to get this thing back. I love to get this thing back down into this $42 area, and then because then we got a chance at maybe trying to break it back into those high 30s. That's where we want to be. All right, but right now we are nowhere near that. All right, Cat Tractor, same way. Another one with the 2-1 can't get out of the week. It looks like it's stuck in there pretty good for the week right now, the way it's acting. So not much there. I want a 2-1-2 back down. All right, Cat. We don't chase Cat. We wait Cat for the months to fall apart. All right, give us 472.63 coming down on that month. That's what we're looking for. All right. And we're probably not going to get a whole lot of that, but you can hold out and you can try, right? Amazon's part of that group, right? It's been driving up with the industrials. And I'm still looking at that big fat red 60 inside on the diamonds, and remarkably, it's been in there now for 49 minutes, and it hasn't budged. All right, so be careful about this. If this thing doesn't get better before the 60 comes, I'm not going to say that it's going to take the 2-1-2 back down. But what I'm saying is that, damn it, if it's sitting down there, there's a real good chance. But I would be looking for that move to the downside. If that happens, if it breaks down, okay, and you make the lower low, and that what we do is we look to go engulf this and come back up. Okay, I'm going to pull that back up so you guys can see that. All right, DIA right here. Okay, well, I was just talking about. All right, it's starting to wick a little bit now. You see that? It's starting to wick. So if the new now Sneaky Pete's got room right now, all right, and we're only 10 minutes left in this hour, and this thing has been sitting. So what I'm saying is a lower low and then reverse and then go outside and then try to go back up to the highs. Look for the 2-1-3. Look for the 2-1-3 here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Are you picking up what I'm saying? If we don't make a lower low, then it's just too city central. Or we can stay inside one for another hour and do nothing. All right? So diamonds, that's what we've been focusing on. I'm looking at Honeywell trying to come back right now. Honeywell got knocked down pretty good on the move here. It's already hammering back up. It's cooking the 30 inside with the 2-1. So we'll see if we get a 2-1-2 back up there. That's what I'd like to see. But again, until that big fat bar does something, we're not doing anything. All right, SPY, it's up near the highs. That's what I can say. Qs, they're up there near the highs of the day. All right, SPY says it's so exhaustion risk that it's just stupid at this point. All right, so it's stuck inside here, 2-1. There's your hour right now. Looking for that 2-1-2 reversal, and then go bust out that old time highs and get some new. We need new highs every day. All right, every day. All right, there's your SPYs and Qs, same thing. We don't really have the insider. We got the 2-2 back up on the Qs and close to 613.18, not too far off. All right, as it'll be going back up to all-time highs again. All right, so these are getting a little bit better. Google really fell apart earlier today. I don't know if you guys were watching it. They were trying to do some live stream, and I guess the whole thing crashed, and then that was it. I mean, it fell out of bed. It was trading at 253.16. All right, 253.16, and they took it all the way back down to I can't see you. I'm on two different charts. So 244.54, 244.54 came back. So it's already come back about almost $4 and change. All right. So keep an eye on the Google here. She's trying to get back. She got knocked out on this bar right here. That was the move. Boom, boom. All right. And then they've already been recovering, and then they're already taking some profits from this guy. So the guys who bought it inside, why would you buy it inside? I do not know. But everything's trapped inside there right now. It might be a 2, but at the end of the day, it's all stuck inside this bar right now. Until we get outside of that, that's broadening formation stuck inside. All right, so that NVIDIA, I'm looking at NVIDIA. It's trying to go back to the highs. Avgo is flat. Oracle is horrible. Amazon's going good, all right, because the diamonds, I look at the diamond, now look what's happening. The diamonds are starting to hammer up on that big fat red 60. Look at that. Now you got a hammer, okay? Now, XLI, right? I was just talking about that one, XLI. XLI starting to move now, coming back up here on the 15, kind of stalling it still inside, but hammering up with it. And there's your 2-1 inside. Look for the 2-1-2 back up on XLI. MMM is strong as hell. It's already going back up to the highs, guys. Triple M. Try to get in Honeywell if you can. I've been trying all day. And I haven't been successful at doing it. Looking at it right now, I got a beautiful hammer here on this 60. Look at that. Okay, I just can't buy them up here. It's too hard. All right, but watch the retailers. Look at Nike. Here she come. Nike all of a sudden pops up right away again. All right, I'm in Nike, and I picked up some XRT retail, and there she goes, coming back upside here now, taking the 30s back up, and we're hammering up on the diamonds. Now looks like we're gonna get a 2-1-2 back up, but it's gonna be red, but it doesn't really matter. We got full time frame continuity on everything else. So I really wouldn't sweat it too much. All right, I'm staying focused on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We're trying to get this thing to 50,000. All right, get with the program. DJI. Okay, nice day today on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I talked about this all day yesterday. Said could get another nice day up. Well, look at Triple M. Look at Honeywell. They're all moving. All right. The insurers are getting better here. Travelers is starting to pick it up here. TRV, here she come now. All right. Traveler getting better here all of a sudden, popping up because healthcare got better. Healthcare's trying to fight back. They're really a mess, though. The banks, they go when they want to go, and then they puke when they want to puke. They're really choppy, all right? Banks are choppy right now, so I wouldn't go after anything in that group. I think real estate's a little bit better. Take a look at some of those stocks. INVH is having a good day. DLR is having a good day. And then keep an eye on that what the other one is, Vanguard. All right, VNQ. And then you can also, if you like the Vino, go for the VNO. For the Vino, go for the red. All right, Travelers. There you go. And United Healthcare is getting better as well. All right. Here comes United Healthcare trying to come back up. All right. Diamonds are getting better. Honeywell's starting to lift. Honeywell's, you're still 210.61. You're only 40 cents away from the highs. See, that's the problem. You want to pick up 40 cents. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. They should move. They're hammering back up. All right. 14 minutes. I think that I could go on and on, but we're only talking about the industrials right now. All right, so stay focused on this. make some money today. Let me know you had a good day. All right. So have a good rest of your day. I will not get you out anything at the end of the day today, but maybe before the end of the day. If not, you'll hear from me in the morning. All right. Be good. Be good.